Alright y'all, welcome back to the channel and to another turkey pattern test video here. Apologize right off the bat if you hear airplanes in the background. They're practicing for an air show this weekend up the road, and we just got to work with it, unfortunately. But for today's video, we've got out the Mossberg 835 Ulti-Mag again with that Indian Creek 675 constriction choke. And the loads we're going to be testing out of it this time are the Herters, the 12 gauge TSS. These are 2 3/4 inch, 1.5 ounce of number 9s, going 1200 feet per second. All three pieces of this setup have performed great so far in their own right. That 835 has shot pretty much everything we've put through it great. The last video, the first showing of that Indian Creek, performed great with those Salt Creek shells, and those Herter shells have performed outstanding in the 1187 I've got with the Kick 655. If you have not seen that video, I will leave a card above for that one. That is one you're going to want to see. For a budget load, you're going to want to see how that performs. So I want to know if these three pieces that have all performed well in their own right so far can combine together and shoot really good as a whole. So as per usual, I've got a target set up over here at 40 yards from the bench. So let's go over there and run these Herters 2 3/4 inch number 9 TSS loads through this 835 Ulti-Mag with the Indian Creek 675 choke and see how they do. Alright, we're set up back at the bench at 40 yards from the target. So let's run these Herters 2 3/4 inch, 1.5 ounce of number 9s through this 835 Ulti-Mag with the Indian Creek 675 choke and see what they can put on the paper. Alright, so this is what we got out of that setup. And yes, we were a touch to the left. I tried to compensate to the right because I knew that choke shot a little bit to the left, but it still hit left, unfortunately. But man, that is a hot core right here. That 10-inch ring right in the middle of this pattern here, even though it is a touch to the left, 90+% of your pellets are right in that core. That is a screamer. Now yes, when you back up and look at it, you do have a couple of these flyers around the edges, which is typical for what we have seen out of this shell so far. A few flyers here and there. But man, that is another screamer of a pattern for a really budget, off-the-shelf, big box store load like that. Those shells are like $45 at Cabela's, and they put up one heck of a fight for what they are. A 2 3/4 inch, 1.5 ounce shell gives you this pretty consistently out of a lot of setups. That is absolutely a dead turkey at 40 yards, no matter how you look at it. All day, every day. That is a beautiful pattern, honestly. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I would absolutely take that out to kill a turkey. That's beautiful for a budget shell like that. Alright, well, what do y'all think? I am really impressed with that budget Herter stuff so far. It shot good out of everything we've put it through, and it shot amazing out of a couple setups, including this one. There's nothing wrong with that pattern at all for a budget load. Not one bit. That is a beautiful pattern, no matter what way you look at it. So I had a feeling that being three pieces of a setup put together that have all performed great in their own prospective rights would come together and make something like this. You can't argue with that. That's performance, especially for a budget load like that. That 835 and that Indian Creek and that Herter shell is absolutely a lights out setup, it would appear. So what do y'all think? Leave a comment down below. Is that a beautiful pattern, or do you think it should be even tighter, or maybe even that's a little bit too tight for you? Leave a comment and let me know what you think. I am definitely impressed with what not only the 835 or the Indian Creek does, but these Herter shells are really flying under the radar for what they are, I think. A lot of people just overlook them. They go to Cabela's and pass right by them because it's kind of the low name on the totem pole, the in-store brand. They don't pay any attention to them. But I think more people should, because they clearly can perform. So leave a comment, let me know what you think. I'm definitely going to be testing more of these shells through different guns and different chokes, and I'm going to be running more shells through that 835 with that Indian Creek as well. So stick around for those because they'll be coming out shortly as well. But let me know what you think. I'm pretty impressed with it, I gotta say. And I think a lot of other people will be pretty surprised by what these budget shells can do. But with that being said, I've got hopefully another pattern test to film. We got rain coming in real quick here, and I don't know if I'll be able to get another one in beforehand. But good luck as y'all get out there in the turkey woods this spring. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.